So, I just finished the LiveHard program. 365 days of choosing me every damn day. Was it easy? No. Was it hard? No. But it was challenging. Every day I challenged myself to be just a little bit better than the day before. What I thought I was getting myself into was 75 hard. 75 days of two 45-minute workouts, one having to be outside, drinking a gallon of plain Jane water, no flavoring, no carbonation, just plain ass water, reading 10 pages of a nonfiction book, taking a progress picture, following a diet of my choice, thanks Dr. Paul Saladino, and no cheat meals or alcohol. Turns out that was just the first part. And after 75 days, I wanted more and more to complete the next phase, and then the next phase, and then the final phase. And then came phase one, which was 30 days of doing all the same things in the original 75 hard, then adding a 5-minute cold shower, 10 minutes of visualization, and 3 other tasks of my choosing. Oh, and did I mention that if I failed to do any of these things and on any day, I had to start back at day one? Luckily, I had bought the app and it helped me keep track of all of the tasks to do for the day. And the image of Andy Frisella standing with his arms crossed in disapproval if you missed a day was something I did not want to face. So I just kept going. Then phase two. I had to wait 30 days after finishing phase one to start this, which tested the progress and the habits I picked up in the first 2 parts. Phase two consisted of just the same tasks as the original 75 hard, but this time for just 30 days. Then came the hardest part. I had to wait until 30 days before the anniversary of the day I started 75 hard. It was 30 days of what I called the OG tasks. 2 45-minute workouts, one outside. Follow a diet of my choosing, no cheat meals or no alcohol, drink a gallon of water, take a progress picture, read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. But this time, added on was a conversation with a stranger, 1 random act of kindness, and 3 additional tasks of my choosing. When the year started, it was rough going at first. I injured my back pretty bad 4 days into the first 75 days. I had a choice to make. I could quit, which would be really easy to do. My back was hurt. I was injured. I could barely move, and it seemed like an easy fix. And I could start later. But would I start later? Could I start later? Or, second choice was I could push through and do what I could. So that's what I decided. I walked and I went to the gym and focused on accessory work for a couple of weeks till my back was better. And I felt better for sticking with it. I traveled and I had to figure out a way to fit in my workouts during vacations and travel, what and where I could eat, and all the other tasks I had to do for the day while still hanging out with friends and family and enjoying the trip. Turns out good, healthy habits just became part of my life. Every day I pushed through and I got it done. And I celebrated the little wins. And I celebrated the big wins. With confetti, of course. Living authentically and knowing I was worth the time it took to complete all these tasks every day really helped with my mindset. I was fully expecting for my body to completely transform in this year. And it did. But just not in the way I was hoping. But it did change. And that's progress, so I'll take it. What had the biggest transformation for me was my mindset. I was choosing healthy options first and more easily. I parked further from the store to get extra steps in. Gotta hit that 10K steps a day. I went straight to the protein on a menu and passed over filler calories. I created opportunities to spend time with loved ones by taking walks and catching up instead of over a meal or over the phone. I spent more time doing the things that I loved or furthered my career. I met some pretty cool people and had some interesting conversations. I got to be creative by doing random acts of kindness and by choosing my 3 tasks in phases 1 and 3. I challenged my mind and my body to do things I didn't think was possible. I worked out in 100+ degree heat, in the freezing cold, in the pouring rain. I even had an old couple pull up in a car and ask me if I needed a ride. And I had to tell them, nope, I'm out here on purpose. I worked out early in the morning, dead of noon, and at late at night, but I never missed a day. I will forever be grateful to Andy Frisella for giving away this treasure of a program. It's literally free. Go check it out on his website. It's pretty awesome. And for Andy for sharing all he does to help people be better versions of themselves. In this year, I started a business and started seeing money from it. I reached beyond my fear and competed and won in my age division for a powerlifting competition that I had been too afraid to look stupid in a singlet to do before. Then I thought, who cares? I'm just going to do it. And I did. I met the right people at the right time to further myself personally and professionally. I read so many amazing books. Most importantly, I built lifelong habits I can take with me in the next chapters of my life. I'm already eyeing another 75 hard. Who wants to do the next round with me? Life is unlimited when you live authentically. Let's fucking go.